Kyle. Okay.
Cheers.
Happy 3 years, boys. All right.
Oh my god, savage.
Crisp.
Down smooth.
Well,
That was a little bit of a burn, but go ahead and...
welcome to episode 129 of the No Hangover podcast. It's a special rendition. It's our... You like that? 3-year anniversary today.
Exactly today.
Yep. Today,
We dropped our first episode ever
3 years ago.
I think we recorded the first one.
on the 21st.
Oh, was it the 21st?
4 and 3 years ago.
Dropped on the 25th.
Yeah, my time hop today had us uploading it to Spotify. Sorry, I'm trying to gather my senses.
You know,
I'm,
they don't drink Johnny Walker as much as I do, so.
I don't drink as much as you do.
I haven't had liquor
Whoa.
in probably
Whoa.
like over a month, honestly.
It just makes accusations.
Honestly, like, hey, no.
Yeah, this cool little photo popped up today.
Nice.
Yeah, I got that on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Memories.
Yeah.
Facebook. Site I don't know what it is about y'all, but they don't want me on it.
Damn, when was the last time I drank liquor?
Probably on here.
I don't even remember, so
Probably on here.
I
might
couldn't
get a
tell
little
you.
fucked up. Might get
All
a
the time.
tad bit fucked up.
What about a beer?
I don't drink beer.
Wine.
Haven't had wine in a while. I haven't had wine
Champagne?
in like months.
Drink any mimosas?
I guess
I don't
for-
actually.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day. You didn't do anything for St. Patrick's Day?
No, that was on Thursday, dog.
Yeah, I
Fuck,
worked.
I was in the gym.
I
I went to the gym and then I worked fucking the whole day.
I went to Bar Louie and I had one of them green beers.
Ah, nice.
And then I had a bunch of thick Guinness and I was hot outside. And I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, that'd be like, ugh.
Yeah, no, I didn't do anything for that. I haven't been drinking.
I just recalled, though, the last time I drank. Scott's 40th. Happy belated.
I think for Jordan's birthday,
That was the last time you drank?
mimosas.
That was the last time
And
you drank
downtown.
alcohol? Remember the Bills game?
Yeah, I mean, that's the last time I'm like remembering right now.
No, because Kristen was on after that, and we drank with her.
So Valentine's Day, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, I have not been drinking. I've been smoking my ass off. I've not been drinking.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hadn't really been drinking like
Opposite.
that either.
I haven't been drinking my ass off. That's
Nah, I haven't been drinking my ass off, but I have drank a couple times here and there. But not like not like I'm. The show makes me out to be. I'm supposed to be the.
Jacob,
the,
you have a problem. And this
Yeah,
has
that-
all been an elaborate.
Intervention.
a 3-year intervention. I'll be damned.
No hangover. This is
Actually, right behind this wall is your family and all your loved ones.
It's like the walls just fall. Oh my god!
We're
I'd be damned
We're an
because I built this
extension
place
of
myself.
AA.
I'd
Why do you think it's no hangover?
Yeah, we're here to
It's
sponsor
true.
you.
E, tell the people the double meaning behind no hangover. Hit him with the truth real quick.
Well, occasionally we'll drink on here and get a little drunk and have a good time, but
We don't get no hangovers.
there's that too. If you check out the first episode, we talk like for the first 10 minutes about we get no hangovers. Yeah, there's no hangover. We get no hangovers. It's the funniest shit ever.
I say, I want to put it out there that I feel like that's still. I mean, knock on wood, thank God it's still happening to me. But I feel like that's only me. I don't know about. I know Jordan gets hangovers.
I don't really get hangovers.
Jordan-
often, but I also
Jordan
don't
gets
drink too
hangovers.
often. But when I do, I kind of like.
Jordan will die for a whole
Yeah, no.
day after.
I don't usually get hangovers too often. But
Man, gets hangovers every now and again.
the double meaning of no hangovers that we get on here, we'll talk about some talk.
Heard that one.
Stayed in Jersey one summer.
We talk about different topics, controversial things we might not agree on. But at the end of the day, there's no hangover from the past conversations, and we keep shit going. So
Boom.
that's the double meaning, this message behind that. It's it's okay to disagree with people. You don't have to fucking
You don't have to be a
agree
yes
with
man.
everything. You don't have to be on the same page and see everything from the same perspective, but respect and acknowledging that people will have different opinions, and that doesn't make them a dumbass or that doesn't make them a shitty person and all that. It's just difference
The
of
world
opinion.
needs more of that.
So,
hear someone out. They got. You don't know what they've necessarily been through. They could be looking at things from a whole different perspective than you, and it's just what No Hangover is about. Our platform we used to have people on that come from different walks of life, different, backgrounds, different stories, all trying to make different shit happen. I mean, we all got different goals in mind that we're trying to make a reality. And even all of us, like, the way we work towards them is a little different, but we're out here. We're trying.
Real shit.
3 years in.
Speaking of the anniversary, do you guys want to speak on the original? I think we've talked about it before. The original title for the podcast. Give a little back history. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Well, initially it was me and Jordan kind of came up with the idea of starting a podcast, and Jordan was the one that came up with the E&J No Hangover. And
wasn't it right after though? I had already hit up you and Jordan to meet me at Matt's.
I don't remember, honestly. I remember going over to Matt's. I remember me, you, and Matt being over there and talking about shit.
And Brandon, I think, pulled up too.
Yeah.
And that was originally, like, I had a notebook and everything. That was the original idea, was to all get over there and be like, hey, we should start a podcast.
But yeah, and then
like a week later, these guys out here, oh, we're starting a podcast. I was like,
Jordan and I had been talking about shit like that like 2 years before that though. We had been talking about like,
I didn't know any of this.
It originally originally started like the idea was like me and Jordan would just like to talk about shit, talk about music, talk about this, whatever the fuck, and we kind of like, well, damn, like I feel like we would, if we had our own like radio show or something like that, because at the time that we were thinking about podcasts, weren't really a big thing. Like it was kind of like an outlier thing. Yeah. Still at that point. And then what's it called? He ended up moving to Atlanta, this, that, whatever. And then when he was thinking about moving back, that's when I hit him up. I'm like, listen, like, are you really trying to do this? Like, what's good? Like, do we really want to try this out? And then from there, we came up with names, trying to come up with logos. I hit up
When Dennis. He came back, y'all weren't staying together?
Not yet. I mean, that was the plan. Because he moved down here, and it was a month. It was in December, so it was a month before we moved into that house on Bolton Bend. So
just giving out addies over here.
It's not my address.
I was gonna already that
the Bolton Bend
3 years. Yard. Yeah, 3 years ago. Shout out, like, in our growth. Shout out to Bolton Bend, because first episode was recorded right there in
that
Bolton.
Place held it down.
In Bolton Ben's fucking living room, and then 3 years later, we're
a bunch of podcasts were filmed at Bolton Bend.
Oh yeah, over
quarantine.
I'd say
until
about
episode 50.
Over 50.
Past 50.
Yeah, that's right, because that's when we started doing video. I'm probably like in
70. When it was around 72.
When was Skylar's episode? Because that was the last episode.
That was the last one.
We did at the house.
Like 71 or something.
And then we, came over here.
Moved to the studio.
Yeah. It was like
we had recorded episode
we don't come 60, up, guys.
We recorded episode 62 here though.
Yeah, upstairs.
Yeah, we recorded one upstairs, and then we officially made
that was
this.
The first one
I still am very proud of that episode that we came together with that in like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
that we like thought of to do that.
That idea and like fuck it.
And that was the first one that it was just me and Jacob on there.
There's certain episodes that kind of stick out.
It's a great episode too. It was a great.
It's a really good episode. There's certain episodes that kind of stick out to me as like, oh, like we did that. Like
another one that sticks out to me like vividly. When I was wearing the pink pants.
Yeah. Because then you be like, Eric, get dressed up. I'm like,
yeah, you guys dressed up like it was fucking Easter.
Well, I was coming from church. I was just like...
He was wearing pink-ass pants. I wore like a baby blue fucking button-up.
People have heard my most famous episode. Maybe not famous, but the one that sticks out the most was when your ass came back for a fucking weekend and went downtown and woke my ass up at 2 o'clock in the morning to come record.
We were drunk too.
I fell asleep during the episode and had to edit out like me falling asleep. This is a little behind the scenes. Like I didn't speak on. I was always there, guys. Spoiler alert. Yeah. But I didn't speak on like the first 99 episodes.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Episode 100 is the first time.
That was the first time you were. Yeah, first time you ever came on the podcast. They actually got to see you.
I mean, but like people knew that there was somebody behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like,
but
I would always like make jokes.
We had made references to it. We would point.
Who was it? I think when we had what's his name? When we had D-Law on, when I brought him in, he didn't know there was someone behind the scenes. He's like, "Oh shit, you guys have something." He's like, "Yeah, like."
You think we just do this shit?
But I feel like we make it pretty obvious because it's like we're looking over here and like
it's so obvious to us, but maybe Mike can't see the forest through the trees type of thing.
True. Yeah.
But like when you came back in town and like because you guys were like we're gonna go downtown, and I was like, And I worked that night, and I was like, we had already established that I wasn't going out with you guys. And
you're like, y'all have fun.
I was like, y'all have fun. We'll record Saturday or Sunday or whatever.
And we were like,
y'all FaceTime
early Saturday morning,
2:00 in the morning.
Come here now, right now.
On the old the white table in the living room.
Well,
I slept on the brown couch, the old beaten up one.
Yeah. Damn, that shit seems like so long ago.
Yeah. And luckily,
that shit really it's crazy that episode 1 through 50 feels so long, and 50 through where we're at now doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like the ones that seem kind of longer were during quarantine and shit, during lockdown.
They're timeless, cause not timeless in a classic sense, but timeless in the sense of I couldn't tell you the date though.
Yeah, it was just just a one whole long fucking. Because I mean, it was 2-3 months, right? That we were that. I know Jordan was.
Me and Jordan were going through it for a couple months.
Yeah.
You got back to work pretty quickly, but we were.
I took 2 weeks off in the beginning just to take it off because we didn't really know what the fuck was going on. But then after that, and I was out in the world, I'm like, shit's not too bad. But
she was like a ghost town.
It was
there.
eerie as fuck driving
so
around and shit. It was eerie as fuck because driving down our I-4 and all the toll roads were open. Yeah. So it was just everything was closed and nobody at that point still knew what was going on with COVID and shit. And it's just oh man,
and when shit turns into
it was kind of when are people gonna start dropping?
Remember we had recorded we had planned to record a podcast, and I had come over that day. Everyone, this is when COVID first started. Everyone was off.
I was gone.
This was early March. You guys were all hanging out on the back porch, and I got pulled over on my way over there.
Yeah, I remember
because there was a curfew. There was a 6 p.m. curfew in Florida, and I was like, this is crazy. And looking back now, it's so stupid that there was a curfew for.
But nobody knew what the fuck was going on. That shit was so new to everyone. Nobody knew how to handle it or to take it or whatever. And
we lived
I worked.
I'll speak for me. Me and Jordan lived savages for
just fucking hookah. That was their diet
for
just straight hookah
for 10 weeks. No, Jacob, you have no idea.
The house, bro, smelled like hookah at all times.
It was
at all times.
All we did was watch movies and smoke hookah and be like, all right, who wants Wendy's?
You could take this out. I don't know if we want to put that out there, but
all right, end of the stuff that gets cut out. Yeah, we're back.
Damn, bro, crazy stuff.
Log on to Patreon to see the
what you just missed. Log on to Patreon.
It'll be on for tiers $1, $3, and $5 a month.
Boom! You could hear the uncut.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Unedited.
3 years. That
There's
is
a good thing. There's a good thing. Dennis is here because if we didn't have an editor, well, a lot more people would not like me. So that's for damn sure.
Oh, shit.
We're not going to talk about that.
We'll
probably never talk about that.
We've had a few bumpy instances. I mean, me and Jordan, we couldn't finish an episode one time because me and him started getting into it. Me and Jacob couldn't finish it. It was all four of us. We finished the episode, but
I wasn't on the episode.
It was at the end.
Not giving any more clues on to which episode it is.
It was at the end, so we ended up having to redo the whole episode.
We did.
Because it was good up until that last point.
Well, that's the funny thing. We everyone's memory of the day was so misconstrued.
Mine wasn't.
Yours wasn't. But Eric was like,
I was sober as a rock.
You fucked up the last 2 minutes or the last 10 minutes. I'm like, nah, it was probably 5. Look back, I fucked up 45 minutes.
It was 45 minutes.
I was just like, holy fuck.
I remember coming over that next day and because I FaceTimed Jordan. I was like, you're not going to, because he was like.
What was that, Jack and Sailor Jerry?
Yes, that was that night. You were you still had stuff to do. I'm not trying to give too much away about what episode it was, but you still had stuff to do that next day with that.
Yeah.
And me and Jordan. Jordan FaceTimed me in the morning. He wanted to see it, and I was like, "You don't. It's unwatchable." And he's like, "Because I got it all edited that night, to show him, because you guys had said we're probably gonna want to review that before we put it out." And I was like, "That's not going out, but sure." And then
I remember I listened to 5 minutes.
You came over no, you came over first. You saw it before Eric did.
Yeah, I heard, like, I literally heard
me and Jordan
5.
FaceTimed him. We're like, you don't like.
They were
don't
like,
wanna
oh,
see
listen
this.
to like 10 minutes of it or something. I literally heard like 5, and I was like, turn this shit off.
Yeah, he was like, I sat him in front of my computer, not to put Jacob out there, but he was just like, you were embarrassed. By
I was
it.
drunk as fuck.
I mean, the thing
it's
is,
weird
I mean,
watching
he
yourself when you don't recall a thing.
and you're embarrassed. Like, not to put words in your mouth, but you
usually I don't get embarrassed, but seeing myself that fucked up, I was like, ooh.
But the thing I will say though is that you took it on the chin. You took it like a man. You
everything in the aftermath you handled correctly.
You did what you had to do, and then we moved on. And that's, I mean, and more so than anything, like that's the type of shit I respect. Like if you fuck up, like own it, and then fucking.
I wasn't gonna make
do what you got to do to fucking.
I was just like, damn, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, do what you got to do to rectify the situation.
And the makeup episode is incredible. So
yeah, so
it was a good episode.
All good. It all worked out at the end. So.
It's a good episode.
Any other 3-year, before we get into the topics, any other 3-year memories kind of poke out as like, and I know people have been asking like where Jordan is with the podcast.
I don't really know. I guess you have to ask him.
Hit up Jordan directly.
I think what we can say,
Jordan_Graves.
I think what we can say is that he moved.
Can we
say that?
He did move. I'm sure. Yeah, I mean,
he's on a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan left the state, so it would have been really tough for them.
Yeah.
But
everything's still good. Everyone still communicates with him. There wasn't like a breakup or anything.
It's Jordan_Graves25. Check out my boy's page. Follow him. He just posted a story actually.
I know some people were thinking I know some people were thinking we like abandoned him or
he's got
he
3
abandoned
posts.
us. Not the case.
Nah.
Everything's still great.
Still talk to my guy every day.
Life gets in the way sometimes. And you got to take care of what you got to take care of.
Yeah, we've all well, not everyone. Eric was just talking about this. Me and Jordan have taken breaks from the podcast.
Everyone's needed their
y'all
time.
have not. So kudos to the rocks over here. But yeah, I took it for.
I mean, I have. But I mean, when I take a break,
we all take a break.
Yeah.
But yes, I haven't taken. I took a year, so
I didn't have to talk, so it was very easy for me.
Yeah. I mean, you moved away too, so
yeah, it wasn't it was a tough decision, honestly. Within the 3 years. So, for instance, we started the podcast. This is April or right before April 2019.
March
2019.
A year.
Yeah. Today's the 3 year. We're still in.
No, he's saying when you left.
Oh, I was about to say I'm like Jacob. Like,
no, I knew what date it is today. I'm talking about when it first started. Like
it was like May.
When you left?
Because you left.
No, I left June 28th. I recall the exact date.
That's something I remember.
I remember like we just dropped that bomb on people, like because you were all about this. I'm not telling people I'm leaving thing, which was, I mean, whatever. Like you wanted to do that, but like the whole podcast, like we were just like having an episode, and then at the end you're like, all right, I'm not coming back for ever.
I was like, I'll be back in a year. But I didn't know at that time how long. The job description was like.
I think you legitimately on the podcast were like, I could be back like in 6 months.
Yeah.
I could be back. Never.
I didn't know. Like it was the contract was for a year. I was asked to stay for 2. This is all before I even got there, though. So I was like, I'll do the year. I'm not going to bitch out on a year. Like, I could do it. But I was like, I don't know about 2. I stayed out there for like a year and a month, and I was like, I'm going home.
Yeah. I mean, we were all pretty supportive of you, though. I mean, I know I was like, listen, me moving was one of the better decisions I made in my life. I feel like it helped me grow a lot.
Yeah.
So, like,
and it was.
I was never going to be like, no, don't go. Like, no, you got to do what you got to do for yourself.
That was a big reason I actually went because you and Jordan both had like already had that out of state experience.
Yeah.
And it was always like, my biggest thing with it is I've always, and I mean, I've said this on the podcast multiple times, I have a very strong family unit. Mm-hmm. So, like, my family and my friends, like, I know they got me regardless. Regardless of the shit I can get myself into, I know people got my back. So, my biggest, like, thought process going and doing this move was that I'm not going to have anyone out there. Yeah, so, I kind of wanted to feel that uncomfortable. Like, I wanted to be uncomfortable.
It makes you grow up a little bit.
Correct. I wanted to be uncomfortable knowing, like, if you fuck up, you're on your own. Like, there is nobody having your back.
Yeah.
Like, if you heaven forbid I ever got arrested or anything crazy out there, but like if I did, I'd be on my own type shit. So I was just like, knowing that played a big factor in why I decided to go, because I was like, yeah, it was a little bit more money and stuff too, but it was also, you know, get to see a different culture, see how the west side of the world lives.
The west. You know, we are the west side of the world.
But west coast to
The west-
America.
So the west side of the country.
Pacific Northwest.
This is the world. What are you talking about?
This is our
United
whole world,
States is
Dennis.
the world.
This is our whole world.
America.
America. But yeah, it was just something I did, and I mean, I'm glad I did it. Like, I don't regret doing it, but it's pretty.
I will say this: probably one of the episodes that kind of stand out to me is episode, I think, 23, and that was like one of the first ones that we started like talking about aliens and outer space and conspiracy theories, and that's my shit. I love talking about that stuff, so that one kind of stands out to me.
We also talked about that in like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I mean, we've done it before, but like that was the first time.
It was like fully dedicated to that.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, even the cover art was like, I'm trying to look it up right now, but even the cover art was like, that's when we still didn't have like, we weren't taking videos yet or anything like that, so we were just taking cover art from Google and shit like that.
I will say, going off what you just said, you just sparked I hope a good thought of mine. My favorite part of like this entire 3-year experience, not to get like sappy or anything,
It is episode 23, by the way.
Nice.
Alien stuff. Go check it out. Early stuff. But what do you say?
not to get like sappy or anything or like but like having like everything cataloged like it's on, like, you know, we have it forever is like, it's pretty cool. Like there's hours and hours.
Yeah.
Like, God forbid if something were to happen to any of you guys, like
Yeah.
you can always
We're
like,
here for hours.
We're always here.
like more than hours,
Forever.
like days, like
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you have to think about. I mean, even our first.
all of them are about an hour,
Yeah, even our first episode was what?
You have
40
over a-
minutes. It was 40 minutes.
but we
our
have 2
first-
hours thrown in there, so like we've made up for that one.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, you'll have Eric for over 100 hours of quality content. I'm up there in hours.
Have
but
you
I'm
been
not,
on every one, Eric? No, you missed one.
I've missed.
He missed maybe 2.
I missed one, and it was just you and Jordan.
I remember that was at the house,
That
but
was
you
at
you
the
were
house.
literally there.
I was there. I was just behind.
You were
the scenes.
practicing your editing. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
And
Wasn't editing.
Just kidding.
I was just
producing.
yeah. And did I miss one here? I haven't missed one here yet. I think that I think I only
Just
missed
one?
one. Yeah, and I was there, so
Yeah.
So me and you have been at every single episode.
turn up.
Good.
Iron Man.
That is you joke. That is an accomplishment. To do anything consistently for 129 times is like,
Yeah.
And that's not including. I mean, because when we first came in here, we were doing like bonus episodes that we weren't numbering and shit like that.
yeah,
so it's,
bonus content
it's probably
episodes.
like
yeah.
closer
We've
to
done-
like
yeah.
We've done things that haven't
In
been released yet.
In
That
reality, we've
So it's
easily
probably-
done 150, if not more, episodes.
150 things of content for
Yeah.
sure. And I remember
Well, our bonus episodes, I'm counting those as like, if we're at 130, I think we at least had 10
like
to
5
15 of them.
No, we only had like 5 or 6 of them. We didn't do it
think?
that often. Yeah,
we
because
did
some of
we
the
did
one-
them for like a month and a half, 2
yeah.
months.
But because that's when we were pumping out
Our
like
Wednesday.
2 a week.
Yep, those were our Wednesday episodes.
We had a lot more free time.
Shit.
But I was just saying, like, that's my favorite part is having all that catalog.
I mean, but that was something that we brought up in the beginning. It's like, you know,
You saying it on episode 1.
it's like we have this here forever. Like, this, you know, this is what's gonna, you know, not keep us together, but it's something that does, you know, bring us back together, and it's something that we, you know, we'll have, you know, regardless of how this goes
also
or
brings
whatever.
people at each other's throats.
Well, I meant it as a positive sense.
I know.
As someone who's lost like a very close friend this year, like I wish, not that I wish I mean, yeah, I wish that I had more things to go back to.
Yeah.
That,
Like more video memories and
yeah,
stuff.
like,
Hearing his voice.
yeah, like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
I
I mean, it's
understand what you
something. I mean, that was also. I mean, that was a big reason why, for me at least, I wanted to do this because, you know, it's something that, to your point, we can look back on it. It's something that like it's always gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like it's something
leave your
that-
legacy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Regardless, like when we originally started, I remember our thought process. Regardless of how what was going to happen or how it was going to go, it was going to be something we all did together, and it was like, this can be, you know, it's going to be however big we want it to be, and that still stands true. Like, however big we want No Hangover to be, we can make it be.
facts. I believe it, but you know, shit gets
Gotta-
in the way sometimes.
Yeah, life's a bitch, but
It's a roller coaster.
we be doing it.
I have faith in us.
Yeah, no, I have extreme faith in us. I mean, to your point, Iron Man over here, y'all been on 100 and
I have not been on. I have been present for.
whatever.
Been a part of.
been a part of
You've
100.
done a lot. So either way, you've been here every time for over, I'd say, probably 140 then. Would you say about 10 extra episodes?
And then, like, we threw stuff in there. Like, we did, like, the
football blog and vlog.
Yeah, then playlists and shit.
Playlists.
Did an album review on a Kanye album.
We did
Joker.
Jesus is King and Joker, yeah. I mean, we have a fuck
There's plenty of content out there.
There was a couple episodes I wasn't on.
Golly. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking dumb
Plenty
shit.
of? You said a couple episodes you weren't on? You were gone for a year.
I
dude.
get that. I was
That's a lot.
actually.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was only actually gone for like 35 episodes
It's still
in that span,
a lot of fucking.
and there was no video,
a
so
lot
you
of
can't
dumb
prove it.
shit that's out there that we said. Oh my god,
But
that's the funniest shit though. It's just like
There's a lot of
listening
videos
back
of
to
us
some
doing
of
dumb
them and
shit.
like be like, damn, I really was saying that shit then. Like,
But then
like,
there's stuff-
What was I thinking when I was saying
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
shit?
there's a lot of that.
I've said that.
There's quality stuff in there, too, though.
Yeah,
For sure.
I've said that through a lot of episodes though. Like, what the fuck? Like, and the funniest episodes to me are like the episodes we're not drinking. When I say some dumb shit,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
like,
it's sober.
I don't know. I think the funnier ones are.
well, the dumbest shit is when I'm drinking, clearly. But it's funnier to me if I say some dumb shit and I'm not drinking, because then it's like there's no excuses.
I'll like randomly go back and like just pick a random episode. Like I'll scroll through and be like 37. What happened on episode 37? And just like
Start listening.
listen to you and Jordan, or like when you came back, or like something like that. But just it was.
It's wild. I mean, yeah, that shit
Yeah.
flies by. It does.
Time flies when you're having fun.
And the evolution for me too. The evolution of the logo is pretty cool. From what we started
it's
with,
gorgeous.
from what we started with to what it is now, you know, and there could be more evolutions to it, but like, you know, from
I'm
where
really
it is,
proud of coming up with half of that logo.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess I finalized it, but like coming up with half of it, like I'll take
yeah,
all my brownie points with that thing.
it is nice. It's very.
I'm gonna get it tatted on me.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get tatted on you, I guess.
Correct. I mean,
I still don't believe you're gonna do it.
he'll see.
If he does, you have to do it.
Ah, fuck.
Haha,
Why is
motherfucker.
why is that a
I'll
thing?
do it once because I know myself. Like once I get my first piece of ink, like I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. Like
Yeah, I'm ready to get more. I want to get more already.
It's just I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet.
I would do it. I would do it. I would get that on me.
I mean, like we
Get it on your forehead.
no
Not some stupid.
nowhere on my face, neck, anything like that.
I get on my arm.
I would get a neck tattoo.
I was
though.
thinking about either
would
like
never get a
forearm.
I would.
Not that they don't look cool. Or
I'll
not
probably,
that. no,
I'll probably get
opposite-
one like on the back of my neck. Or something
opposite
like
way.
that.
Like not that like I'm like scared of like the repercussions are having one. I just don't like how they look.
No,
I
yeah, I,
think
would
they look
never
cool.
get. No,
I don't know if I'll get one
No.
out here. If I were to get one, I would get one probably like on the side of my neck or on the back.
Like the kiss
no,
that every rapper
That's
gets.
fucking
No. never.
lame.
And then what's his name? Kenyon Martin.
Yeah, he did get that shit. I
That's
remember Sports Center fucking highlighted that shit like they were doing highlights
Whose
of a
is
Nuggets
this?
game, and they said
That had to be an SVP call.
fucking Kenyon Martin, like, and he got a new tattoo of lips on his neck. Like,
Who's the guy that has the Contra code on his arm for unlimited ammo? He's got the A up, down,
Yeah,
up, down, A B.
isn't that
Not Contra. He's got the
Yeah, the
D'Angelo
GTA.
Russell? D'Angelo Russell.
Does he have it?
Does
He's
it?
got the unlimited ammo.
Yeah.
I thought it was like some kind of like
No, it's him. Does he? I mean, where's he? He kind of like was hot for a second.
D'Angelo Russell.
He's
Timberwolves.
where's
Playing really well for Minnesota.
is he?
Yeah,
They're,
Yeah,
did you not? Have you not
they're
seen
in the
them lately?
playoffs
They're balling right now.
They started off really hot.
Since
Cat-
since All Star break, they are balling.
Cat's
dropped
really
fucking
good.
32 in the third quarter, in one quarter.
Yeah, they're fucking. Since the All Star break, they have been one of the better.
They started
teams in
off
the
really
league.
hot, and I guess now they're playing. I haven't been keeping up with them.
I wasn't keeping up on early season, but since All Star break to now, they had only lost like 2 games.
Good
So
you see, the Memphis Grizzlies are 16-2 without Ja. Promise people we're moving off of sports. We'll get back to the topics.
yeah, I'm telling you,
In
I made that
Miami.
pick wisely.
Miami's gonna crumble.
No.
They're unraveling already.
No, they were
Jimmy
deciding
Butler.
where they're gonna go eat.
That was good cover up by Spo, but
That was hilarious by her.
but Jimmy,
and then he straight up
Jimmy
said it.
can't act like that for a 4th straight destination.
And Jimmy is their best player and not a great closer. He's one of the worst in the league this year. Just throwing that out there.
Well,
I just don't like the attitude for you can't burn out so quick in so many destinations.
Well, I mean, he's been there for 4 years now, 3 years,
Right,
longer than the others. I mean, besides the Bulls.
but he was
But-
only the star for a year or two
Yeah.
before he was get me
Yeah.
out of here.
I mean, and then,
joins Tibbs in Minnesota.
and he was only there for like a season, right? Not
It was
even
like one season, yeah.
And then in Philly, he was only there for like
One season.
and then he's been in Miami. So, you know, just throwing that out there. Anyways, enough of that. I don't want to get Jacob all in his feelings and shit.
Starts crying.
I believe Jacob has some questions
You guys want to get to questions now?
or topics.
Accomplishments.
Yeah, I was gonna go with some.
Go ahead, Jacob.
couple more
Lead the
compliments.
way.
Just a little more recap on like
I made $1 billion NBD.
Wow.
just some more.
Holding out on us, shit.
Just some more stuff to go with like how crazy it is that
In
we've
GTA
truly been recording for 3 years. Like all the shit that's gone on in 3 years.
Oh yeah, let's get a quick recap. COVID happened.
So even before that, we started recording a year before COVID.
I mean, our second episode was about Zion Williamson going against Taco Fall in the March Madness tournament.
we were all infatuated with Zion.
Yeah.
I still am. I still think he's gonna be special, but
Yeah.
Tough
so, I
look.
mean,
This is like, this is just, it's crazy because it's like, it is the 3-year anniversary.
And then
Treat them things.
after that, we did the fucking
Bios.
Our first couple episodes, like, easy, talking about our bio episodes. I remember
relationship ones, music.
I remember-
Kawhi with the Raptors winning a title.
I called that one too. I fucking called that one.
14, Jacob leaves.
Boom. I remember even before I left and shit, going downtown when we were first promoting it.
Bro, Dave Chappelle came back while we were recording. And we broke down his comeback.
Chappell.
Yep. It's just crazy.
And that's 22, right before your Alien episode.
Yeah, the aliens, they're out to
When
get us.
Kanye's dark year, when nobody knew what the fuck he was doing for a year. And he came back with a Jesus.
Bro, that one reel that we put up of me saying Kanye West.
that pissed off so
Oh
many.
my god! I was just like, God damn!
Still.
Bro, there's still people fucking
Literally
yes.
comments every day. You don't see
I don't see that.
Bro,
Bro.
there's been 2 people that have agreed with me. There was one that said facts,
Bro.
and then there was another person.
Still to this day.
There was another person that said that it was like a couple days ago, and he actually typed out, it's like, I agree with you. The way that music has evolved, it's kind of hard to compare music, blah, 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 from different eras.
Shit, the shit has 10,000 views.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Last time I checked it was, or
it's at 9,800.
But so many people would be like, bro, you're fucking dumb. Like,
Yeah.
get them off the internet.
They're going on Eric, bro.
My God.
Hell no, what is this shit?
I've died, bro. Every time I read this.
Kanye, honey.
Bro, someone said
fucking
I've dumbed
dying.
down music. And I'm like, well, thanks. I'm glad you think I have that type of
I
influence.
just saw that.
I'm like, God damn.
But Drake and Michael didn't put out trash albums like Ye do. Oh,
And
incorrect.
and
but
bro, I've tried to reply to all of them. I'm like,
someone said Kanye sucks.
Yeah. That shit's some of the funniest
Bro,
stuff.
Elvis Presley, the Beatles,
That-
and Michael Jackson are so much better than Kanye, bro.
as soon as I saw Elvis Presley, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Elvis is
not
great.
that not that he wasn't great, but like,
I'm really excited for that movie, by the way.
That does look like a great
That shit
movie.
looked incredible.
Yeah, that looks like a.
the actor, like, I mean, they.
No, it
they-
looks
they
like a
take-
Austin-
fucking.
the
It looks
Austin
like
Butler kid?
phenomenal.
Do you know who he is? Austin Butler. So he beat out, quick tangent, he beat out Miles Teller, Philadelphia Eagles
Yeah, I know who that is.
fame. Not fame, he's just a fan, but
Yeah.
very big fan. And Harry Styles.
Harry Styles, really?
Well, he's in Dunkirk. He's an actor now.
Yeah, but to play Elvis, though, I feel like.
I feel like.
I thought he would have been like kind of the one.
I
to
feel
do
like
it.
this guy's.
But
the
this
one
guy
to do
is-
it.
is perfect.
it
He's
seemed like
perfect.
he like.
He was
born
born for that role.
He plays like in the trailer. He's so good at young Elvis and like aged Elvis. I was
Yeah.
like, how did this one kid? Because he was his claim to fame is he was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the
Nice.
Quentin Tarantino movie with Leo and Brad Pitt, and he was
It's a good
most
start.
probably famous for being engaged to Vanessa Hudgens. He was a Disney kid,
I did
and
not
they were
know
engaged for like
anything
7
about
years.
this guy. Wow.
That's kind of like why
Engaged, damn.
or
For
been
7
together for
years?
7 years, engaged.
Shit.
They
And then
split?
Split.
And they split, but they all she has like had positive things to say about him playing Elvis. Like she's very happy for him, and she's moved on.
She's
to
a
someone
dope
else.
chick.
Vanessa Hudgens, hell yeah,
She
with her.
does. Yeah, she does seem dope.
she seems really down to earth for
Yeah.
somebody who was thrust into fame at that
Yeah.
young of age.
Yeah.
For her High School Musical days.
She wasn't in high school, obviously, but
Yeah.
Clearly. But
what do you mean clearly, Jacob?
all those actors were fucking like 22, 23 playing.
I think Zac Efron was like of age because he's like not much older than us.
I thought
Well-
he was a little like.
I mean, he might not be 30 yet.
He's in his 30s already, I think.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he's in his 30s already.
But anyway, yeah, people are shitting on our Kanye.
Hey, listen, they keep on liking it and they keep on watching it, so
yeah,
keep it coming. I don't know. I just think it's funny how like that triggered so many fucking people, and it's the thing.
I didn't think it was that triggering of a statement.
either because
he's 34,
and I said like,
oh, is he?
Yeah, and I said in the beginning, I'm like, in my opinion, he is the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
It's not like I said
Hudgens
he
is 33.
Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. I said in my opinion. He is, and I don't think it's that close. And people took that and fucking, fuck you.
Bro, it has me dying though, because I get
but that's not like the
every comment I get.
Sorry,
I read that shit and I'm just like, nice, because everyone just goes in on Eric and I just die laughing.
This guy is fucking dumb.
I'm just like, dying every time.
Kanye has said more controversial.
I feel like we've said more controversial shit.
Yeah.
That shit has. That's the one thing that it's like.
Well, that's the only thing we made real, like a reel of.
But how many snippets have we taken? I mean, I feel like one of the ones that was more controversial was like the OnlyFans to drug dealers comparison.
We need to put those on. We need to put those on
YouTube
Reels and TikTok.
Yeah, correct. Too. But like, I thought that was a little bit more controversial than I think
that
Kanye
one.
is
Yeah, that one probably.
That one probably would go off, and especially at the time when we did when OnlyFans was so new.
Yeah.
Like if we put it up now, I don't know if it would hit the most, but it would have hit.
I feel like it would still do good.
But yeah, that was way more controversial.
Then it would have done.
In my opinion, Kanye makes great music. Like, how fucking dare you?
No.
Bring your torches and pitchforks. Like, God damn.
Yeah, they come after you, bro. It's funny. It's just funny.
There's worse things to be like ridiculed for.
I don't give a shit.
Honestly.
I just
like
think
if someone presses you in the street, it's not like you can't answer to it.
I just think it's funny that's the one thing that got people fucking going.
10,000 views.
That's the one.
And it's all Twitter fingers, internet people.
Yeah.
No one.
I like that they have Twitter fingers.
I'm sure
I like that people.
No, but listen, because I mean,
I'm sure no one DMs you about it.
No, I've been
other than the Kanye sucks one. The other ones have seemed like they've had a point.
Yeah, they at least go back and forth.
And most of them, I've gone back and forth with most of them.
And to bring it back to why we are no hangover, you could have difference of opinions.
Yeah, it doesn't affect our opinions of you.
That's
if
okay.
You're kind of
Yeah. It's funny shit.
I think it's a little entertaining, but whatever. But what else? I mean. I don't know.
Other accomplishments?
We're
reviewing the 3-year.
Other things that have happened in this 3 years.
I was looking at. Sorry.
We got this.
Moved to Seattle and back.
We got a studio. We got.
Yeah, we have a little space. We got a lot of equipment along the way. We've had a lot of support. Yeah, people reaching out to us. I mean, we do get the hate. Obviously, you can check that out. But we do. We do get support and people showing.
And that's the more like private support.
Yeah. And that's fine. Yeah. Listen, however you want to, but
just like people like whenever they see us, like everyone kind of says like.
Yeah, I mean when was it like? Probably not the last time we were promoting.
About the street thing?
Yeah, there was twice that in that same night that you went up to somebody and they said they pointed you out.
We got so we try to do this we haven't done it in a little bit, but we try to do it every so often. We'll go downtown specifically to promote, like we'll try to stay out of the bars for a while and we'll go to like a bar or two. Shut up, Eric. We'll go to like a bar or two, get a drink, and then we'll hit the streets and just walk around downtown. Either passing out business cards or just straight up walking up to people, ask, and this
guerrilla marketing.
This is my pitch every time. Hey, do you listen to podcasts? And they could either tell me yes or no. I'm going to have a quick conversation.
Exactly.
So in me doing this, I walk up to these two random guys and I was like, hey, y'all listen to podcasts? And they're like, yeah, we do. The No Hangover podcast. And I was like, oh, what the fuck?
And then like
I was shooketh.
A couple people later, we walked up to two people. And
you were wearing the logo?
New.
I thought you were wearing the shirt.
I might have been wearing the shirt. I think I was wearing a jacket though. Like I was wearing the denim like jacket over it.
But even so, that would have been hell of a
But either before like I even opened my jacket or something, they didn't see like the logo yet. It was like they turned around and were already answering my question because I had like kind of like caught up to them.
You said that they recognized like your face.
Yeah, they were like, yeah. They literally knew who me and Eric were. They were like, you're Jacob and where's Eric?
Yeah, and I was just like, and that same night we went up to two people and I was telling them to like go on YouTube and shit. It's like, yeah, I've seen your snippets on YouTube and shit and stuff like that. So I mean, there's been moments where it's people reach out to us on Instagram and shit, or come up to us and hey, I like what you guys are doing. Like, keep it up. Keep that shit going. So I mean, there's it's good and bad to it, but I mean,
And there's a lot of work still to be done,
for
of
sure.
course.
But like the attention, a good or bad attention in my eyes is attention. It's that it's needed.
Also, thank you to like our friends that have been on the podcast.
Oh yeah, that too. Matt,
can't go
Abner,
through all of them.
Steven, fucking everyone that was
Skylar,
on
your
episode.
sister,
Skylar, Rachel,
D-Law, Mike, fucking who else?
Kristen, Jakayla.
Yeah, I mean everyone who's been on.
DJ Tone Capone.
DJ Tone Capone. He actually hit us up not so long ago. We were supposed to link up with him.
I was gonna say we should have went to the porch yesterday. He's there every Thursday. But those are his nights and shit.
Thursday's
another night.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Thursday nights, no. I'll go watch him on Saturdays or.
Plus, I mean, this is one of my last.
It's over there at the porch.
Drinks before my sobriety.
Yeah, I was gonna get into that too, because you've been doing that for how long now? Longer than the podcast, right?
Yeah, I think this is my 5th year. I've been doing this since we lived in
the apartment.
In the apartment, yeah. And we lived.
Same.
So I'll go. So my birthday is on April 21st. So it's 3 weeks exactly into the month. So I'll just no smoking, no drinking. Clear my mind.
Jacob this is like a big accomplishment for Jake. He's like taken back.
So I'll do that. I've been doing that. I've been doing it for 5 years now. This is gonna be the 5th year, I think. Well, how long is it since we've been moved out of the apartment? Because that was the first year I did it.
Fuck, what was that? 2000. I think we lived there 2016.
Yeah.
And we moved out 2016 or we moved out 2017.
August 2017.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
this is year 5.
So I mean, I've been doing that, but I mean, at this point, like, it's not like it's really that hard. Like, it's more of a just kind of like a just kind of a tolerance break, a little cleanse, a little it helps me focus up more on what I need.
Focus on your goals.
But not that weed distracts me or anything, but it makes me a little forgetful. Yeah, it makes me a little forgetful sometimes. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll eat a little bit more than I need to, but sleep a little bit longer than I intended.
That's the side effects. Hungry, happy, sleepy. Shut up.
Illegal.
Shout out to Cat Williams.
Illegal. But, so I do that. And it's also kind of like a discipline thing as well. And I try to do that like throughout the year, but, I do it.
Yeah, you do it religiously
I do
for
it
your birthday.
Specifically for my, for those 3 weeks to kind of just, and it's also a time and, if you guys have been watching, if you don't know by now, I'm a very introspective person and, I'm a deep thinker about shit. So, also it kind of helps me clear my head and, really think about shit and, helps me, what's the word I'm looking for? Put things into perspective of what's important to me and what's really important and what I need.
Readjust.
Yeah. However you want to word it and what my initial goals are and what my end game is in life essentially. So
end game in life. Sheesh.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, you gotta fucking. Hopefully,
you gotta think about it.
Hopefully, I live a long life and
prosperous.
I'm able to accomplish all the things I want. But as we've figured out,
cheers to your long life,
in
friend.
this past year, that shit is not a guarantee. So you got to make the most of it.
It's like,
and
cheers for you.
And hopefully, if your time does come sooner than you expected, you've left. At least for me, I want to at least feel like I was on the right path and I was going in the right direction, and I try not to have too many regrets on things because again, you don't know when shit's gonna end for you. Yeah. So as long as I feel like I'm doing what I need to do, as long as I feel like the people that I love know I love them, then I can't really ask for much more at this point. So
yeah, I've said it like on our episodes about death and shit. I'm not necessarily
those are some of my favorite episodes.
Death and shit. I was not on those episodes.
About death, but about like dying or dying young. That death only, I mean, clearly it affects the person that died, I guess, but you don't really feel it once you're gone. Death,
shit.
I always say death only affects the living because it's like the people that have to live on, with the memory of you rather than they're sad that you're not there anymore, and it's not. Like, once you're gone, you're gone. Like, the way, at least, everyone has their own beliefs. Nothing against that. But what I believe in, you go to, heaven or hell. And, yeah, I mean, the way I've lived my life, I think I'm going to heaven. So, I'll be straight.
You heathen.
I'm good. I might do some fucked up shit here on this earth, but this is sinful flesh. God knows who I truly am.
Yeah, I think that goes into some people's fear of death. is like
the unknown.
Well, not even. Yeah. But if they've done enough, if they've let people know around them, like knowing your time is coming to an end is like scary for some people, and then when some people get that date kind of thrown in front of them, it's it's even more terrifying.
I don't know. I just feel like that's
you got to come to
you got to come to peace and terms with it, essentially.
But you don't. I mean,
you don't. But I feel like most people have that feeling of like, well, I mean, because this is all we know. This is all we know. We only know this life. We don't know anything that's past this, before this. This is what we know. So like, once you get to that point of like, well, this shit's coming to an end for me, like. I mean, I'm sure that's a fucking hard pill to swallow for anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how personal I want to get here, but like, we do not have like. Obviously, we know that we are going to die one day. We understand.
Yeah, but we don't have like a date.
We don't. There's not like a something hurtling towards us that's going to make that happen. Speaking with somebody who was going through that, like, I mean, that was the toughest part. It was like, and like, the person I'm speaking of had people around them that like they really cared for.
Yeah, friends and family that they loved and that loved them.
Yeah, it's just like dying was like not really the scary part. It was how everyone else is going to deal with this.
Yeah, the what ifs,
especially as it became more like
closer
certainty at the end.
Do you this is a random question, but like if you could know, would you want to know when you die?
I mean, if I'm dying of a disease or
if someone just walked into the room right now and like, listen,
like
I
if
can
they
tell
had,
you, I can tell
they
you
knew
right
the
now
exact
when
time,
the day,
moment, everything.
Yeah, and how it happens.
They're like
a superpower.
Yeah,
it was like they touch you on the shoulder and they're
nothing
like,
you do is going to change it.
Nothing you do, it's inevitable regardless. But you get to find out when and where.
Then yeah,
I would be like, I'm not taking that trip. They'd be like, oh, in New York. I'm like, I'm not.
But like
going to New York again.
Then that argument of correlation and causation.
Yeah. I guess not the where. They can't tell you where, but they'll tell you the
how
date.
You're going to die and when you're going to die, and they know. But does that mean
I guess the only thing they could tell you is the date. They're not going to tell you how or why or like what happened.
Okay, but that still goes into the point I'm trying to make is correlation versus causation. If you know you're going to die on April 15th, and you're like, I'm just going to fucking live crazy until April 15th.
I'm not filing my taxes, bitches.
I meant like crazier things than that, but sure.
It's tax day for those
Jacob
of you
living on the edge. The IRS coming for us.
Like, if you're like, I'm going to go skydiving on that day because fuck it, and then like you die because of that, like is that correlation? Like you were always going to die on that day, or did you cause your own death? Like,
true. I mean,
like if you just stayed in bubble wrap in your house that day and a meteor comes and takes you out.
Boom!
Like, well, I'll be damned. They got me.
It wasn't lying. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is definitely, we meant it's a touchy subject, but it's definitely something that, and I feel like more people should put more thought into, just because it's an inevitable thing. Like life isn't guaranteed, but death is. Like we are all everything that is living at some point will not be living anymore, and I feel like what goes into the fear of it more is people not really thinking about it and people kind of putting it on the back burner and kind of like living their life thinking that nothing bad is going to happen, when it's like, I wouldn't say live your life in a bubble and like don't do anything, but like realize that like, again, and I made this analogy a lot. I have to drive home about 20 minutes to get to where I live. It might not even be my fault. I might go on a green light when it goes. Someone goes on a red light, T-bones me, and that's it.
You're not in full control of your life.
Exactly. So it's like I feel like at any point, I feel like people try and like not think about that as much, or try and make it seem like, well, it can't happen to me, or this won't happen to me, or like all this, and trying to make things seem like it's all like butterflies and sunshine all the time, when it's like, listen, I'm not saying.
I think that's part of it. I think some people have that control complex of like they want to be in charge of the things that they can be in charge of, and the things they can't, they kind of put off in the distance. But we're not going to talk about that.
But you got to at least think about it.
And exactly.
I agree with you. I think another part of it is the death is scary for some people.
For sure.
Yeah. It takes. I mean,
it's easy for all of us to say, like, I don't welcome death, but like I understand that it's an inevitability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that comes with age and like personal experiences. Like once you see something like you've seen, you're a little bit more, or like once you go through like family members' deaths, or for instance, I remember the earliest age I thought about it, I was probably like 5 or 6. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. crying because I was scared as shit. Because I didn't like, at that age you don't grasp like what if scared the shit out of me.
I'm in my mid-20s and it still hits me some days that like somebody I really care about's not here anymore.
Well,
yeah, I mean
I've came to terms with like when it happens.
The way I see it is that I do see it as an inevitability. Obviously, I do see it as something that you can't run away from. Not that it's gonna be,
I'm saying for some people. I'm not saying
I'm talking in for me, and in kind of in a general sense, it's like that. Just because I'm not necessarily like scared or whatever doesn't mean I invite it, but it also doesn't mean that if when it does happen to a loved one or when it comes to my time, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be sad. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to feel certain feelings. It just means that it's like it's something that I've accepted in my life that it's going to happen around me. It's going to happen to me.
I think you can always accept it. I don't think you're ever ready for it. I honestly don't think
for sure.
I agree with you.
Yeah, and
that's something you're like you are told like this is going to happen, and then like
and that's when the emotions playing though, because you to your point, you might be expecting it. You can do all the preparation, and that's for anything in life.
Yes.
But when shit starts hitting the fan and bullets start flying, you don't know how you're gonna react.
Yeah.
And that's where the emotion and that's where the human element
again
comes
anything
into
in life is like that, but death is even scarier because of the finality for some people. Like that's a very terrifying
and that's the thing
because we don't know what's next. Like we can all have our beliefs and our ideologies, but we don't.
No one knows the
next.
truth like of what happens. Like you said, I mean, you could believe one thing or the other. Everyone has their own opinions about it.
I remember the director Kevin Smith. I know you.
The running back for UCF.
No. Silent Bob.
Oh,
Silent
yeah.
Bob.
That's his name?
Kevin Smith is the director. He wrote a bunch of movies that you would know, directed a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
But he's probably most famous for being Jay and Silent Bob. But he made a movie about Christianity once with like Chris Rock and a bunch of famous people. And then he was like questioning he had a crisis of faith, and he's like, is this something that we truly believe and we stamp on, and we like have like things that we hold higher above, and people have come down and told us that this is where we're gonna go, or did like we come up with this story to comfort kids that were asking questions at night, like
I mean, and kind of subconsciously comfort ourselves,
ourselves,
he was like, where did like, and that's the whole,
and like
this is coming from someone who does believe in God, but to your point, Christianity or any religion has also kind of been a way for the world to basically, in a sense, control, or like, how they, for instance, wrote, I mean, I believe God did it, but the 10 Commandments, and there's certain things and certain rules that are put in place, or like in different religions, they're like, oh, if you be a good person, you'll get to heaven or whatever. That's not necessarily the case in what I believe in, but there's rules put in place for where people are supposed to live a certain kind of lifestyle, so that they're looked at or deemed fit to go to an afterlife.
He wasn't answering the question either. He was just asked like that. I think that's the crisis. That people come into.
He's smart as shit, because I've seen a few of his like lectures that he gives at schools and shit.
He does TED Talks.
Yeah, he's a super intelligent dude.
He'll do it for like hours upon hours. Like he'll do like 3-hour sessions.
Yeah, it's wild, especially filling up that time with like substance.
And it's
shit
just him talking.
Yeah, it's wild. He's actually extremely intelligent.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of it just comes down to what you believe in and how you feel. I mean, to your point, you're more religious and you're more conventional in that sense. Me, I fall more in the belief is like, if you're a good person, you're a good person. Like, doesn't matter about this or that, skin color, sexual orientation, religion, this, that. I feel like if you're a good person and you have good intent, then you'll find your way to your utopia after when you pass or whatever the case may be. But,
But like to what we all said, it is all a giant unknown.
For real.
Like, we all can believe the same. We could all believe different.
None of us are going
to. Until,
people who have died and come back to life, like, they don't know.
Yeah. I mean, to get a little scientific, because your brain releases all these fucking chemicals and dopamines and shit. And that it kind of gives you the same what's it called? The same.
Some people believe that's
DMT.
what heaven
DMT.
is.
Yeah, it gives you the same type of feeling and the same type of I can't fucking think
Euphoria?
of
Sensations.
There you go, sensations, as if you were taking a psychedelic trip. And that's why when people take DMT or do mushrooms or shit like that they see all these fucking like, oh God, like stuff and like different.
A lot of people come
shit.
out of that change, like they've woken up and stuff.
I mean, I was watching Joe Rogan. I mean, he talks about that famously. He talks about DMT trips, and I think it was the one with Mike Tyson that he talked about. Like after he took his DMT trip, like possessions and money and superficial shit did not mean shit. Like it just like to Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson. They were both talking about it. It's just like those things. It's like
when you made it,
Honestly.
And yeah, so I mean,
When you're a multimillionaire, this doesn't mean
when
anything.
you have it all. I mean, Tyson did lose it all, so I guess he could.
But it's like it's wild listening to people like talk about it and like talk about their experiences and how like
Ron White was on Joe Rogan talking about ayahuasca. I saw a clip of him talking about that.
fucking Sting, the singer. There's a
from the Police.
Yeah, there's a documentary on on Netflix that's called like Let's Take a Trip or something. He talks
A
about
lot of the people in there have passed away, unfortunately. Like Carrie Fisher's on there.
But he talks about how he took peyote and all that, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. It was actually a really good documentary. But I mean, I'm someone that is like, I feel like that shit is, it's interesting to hear about.
Let's get into these questions.
I fucking dabbled a little bit, but that shit
This guy's gonna be. It's gonna be. Hey you!
I just think it's interesting, just saying that, like listening to different people's experiences.
That is a world that I
like
have yet to go down.
And it's not for everyone. I feel like I'm in the camp that I feel like you should try it maybe one time and see how you feel. But I'm also in the camp that not everything is for everyone. I'm not a big drinker. I drink here and there, but it's really not for me. I've never really been a big drinker.
Same.
Not everyone.
Not to turn it back to faith, but that line kind of like. Have you ever seen Angels and Demons or Da Vinci Code or any of those?
I've seen
some of the.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
referring to. Tom Hanks has a line where the Pope is like speaking, or one of the cardinals is speaking to him. He's asking for permission to do something, and he's like, "Do you believe? You're a man of science. Do you believe in God?" And he has a line. He goes, "Faith is a gift that I have yet to receive."
Off.
He's like, I can't, I don't. But like, that's not to say that it's not true.
That I'm saying it, but I believe this. Catholics, that's a cult.
I feel like most religion is a cult, but
Catholics specifically, they're creepy to me. I digress, though.
The Postal Service.
I
don't have evidence, but look at them.
Have you ever seen them twice?
Oh, shit.
Amazon trucks.
Where do they go?
For real, I've never seen the same Amazon delivery guy ever.
It's like the Mandela Effect.
Shit.
Amazon was never real. Like,
oh my God.
What if like that was a Mandela Effect? Like 20 years from now, we're like, remember Amazon?
And everyone's like, who? What? I would probably shit my pants right there. Like, what?
I just showed Eric what I got from Amazon today. I'd be like, oh my God.
Like, what?
I literally have an Amazon business.
People have that crisis about like the reason it's called the Mandela Effect is because people are like, no, Nelson Mandela died in prison, and like other people are like,
no, he didn't.
No, he did not.
He got out.
And people
he was freed.
like it breaks their brain.
Yeah,
like,
he was freed.
Yeah, that shit is wild. It's kind of. It is.
Some of it's bullshit, but some of it is like that is interesting.
Yeah, like the Monopoly guy one. Like that one is like.
I like the little TikToks about it, like the Monopoly.
The fact
guy,
that we collectively all agree that something is a thing, but then some of them are just like sleight of hand shit, like the Fruity Loop shit, like
you know, it's funny?
like anytime where it's a logo, I'm like anyone could like mistake.
Or the Fruit of the Looms, like when they have like
the Monopoly one, the Pringles shit, like stuff.
There's
like
different
that.
things, but it's funny to me also just because
The Star Wars one is my favorite.
Me and my
What's the Star Wars one?
What's the famous line that Darth Vader tells Luke? Don't spoil it if you know where I'm going. What's the famous line?
Luke, I am your father.
That's not the line.
I know, but that's like
no, I am your father is the line.
Yeah, but everyone's like, Luke, I am your father.
No,
I mean that shit's put on T-shirts. It's fucking put on posters, and it's not the quote from the movie.
He also doesn't have a hand at that part, so there you go.
That is also true.
Just a little bit more details, information, but yeah,
It's got a nubbin.
Crazy. I mean, this right here, this little conversation really encapsulates what this podcast is. Just going on random fucking tangents. It all makes sense.
I would imagine
all
for
makes
a
sense,
fan of
but-
this podcast, like if people are like, they probably get high and shit, and just like,
just go talk about shit.
and they're probably talking along with us. Like,
I mean, yeah,
I'm talking to you.
Hey, if y'all got some topics, DM us.
What's his name? Dave.
Dave from
Some guy
Saskatchewan.
Some guy named Dave. I just fucking blew his mind. Right.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, we hear you. We see you. We're in your fuck. Big brother's always watching.
Oh,
1984 is real.
Oh, fuck. Wild stuff. Yeah, that definitely, that whole little tangent encapsulates. But, I mean, like I said, it all makes sense. It all ties in. It's not like we're just talking
happy
random
3
shit.
years, baby.
But,
Mandela Effect. We're still on year 1.
Damn,
holy shit. Oh, my God.
this has been the longest year of my life.
Oh, fuck.
Jacob never went to Washington.
Wow. Jordan walks in. You guys started recording without me? What the fuck?
What the fuck? I would honestly lose my shit if that happened. I'd be like, oh.
What if somebody walked in and like you didn't recognize them? They're like, and you're like, who are you? And they're like, funny. And you're like, who are you? And they're like, Jordan. Like that type of like breaking your brain type
Oh
stuff.
my God.
Like on some Truman Show shit.
I would fucking. I don't even. That's the thing. Like, imagine. Like, how would you? I don't even know.
That's
Honestly,
why
how
the
to
movie
react.
Shutter Island is so terrifying.
I'm not gonna lie. Anyone.
That movie is good as fuck.
When you realize what's happened, not
I haven't watched
spoilers.
I mean, that movie is old as fuck. If
10
you haven't
years
seen
old.
it already, then
Martin
Something
Scorsese movie, Leonardo DiCaprio. When I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
I
Don't
don't think
worry.
I've seen it. Honestly.
When the twist happens at the end, I was like,
holy
it like
shit.
made my blood run cold. Like,
It's like, what the fuck?
okay, I need to go for a walk. Like,
Go touch a tree real
Yeah.
quick. Make sure everything's
yeah, like
real.
it's like the "is it cake" meme. Like, is everything cake
Bro,
around me?
that shit is wild. That movie is fucking intense the whole way through, and then at
I read the
end,
book, so I knew when it was coming. Like, it's much easier to pick up in the book.
Yeah,
Like, because you'd like it.
I mean, if you haven't seen it now, it's not really.
It's on Netflix.
It's
Go
not.
watch it.
Yeah, it's not a spoiler. It's like you said. It's been 10 years, so like, if you haven't seen it now, it's not. You're not.
There's a lot of things I haven't
You're
seen.
not spoiling shit. It's just
Go watch it. I won't spoil it. Go
I'll
watch
watch
it.
it.
you won't.
Jacob's review on the next episode of Shutter Island.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what life
I
is
can't.
anymore.
I'm not even here.
We just don't see Jacob anymore.
No, but so back to y'all's point about that. If anyone were to walk in at this moment, I would be shooketh.
Oh yeah,
Because I lock up this bitch before we record
Okay,
every
you know
time.
what I mean.
So I would be shook to my core. I'd be like, "Ah!"
If somebody walked in and like claimed to be someone like stuff like that, like true like Twilight Zone stuff is like horror to me.
Yeah.
I'm a horror movie fan. I think you guys know this about me. Like I'll watch 100 horror movies a day if they'll let me. Like
Don't.
they don't scare me like that. But
No,
like
but I'm just saying.
but like that stuff is truly terrifying.
No, yeah, that would be honestly scary. Like if someone got in and they were like, "Oh, I used my fingerprint," I would literally I would probably pass out right here. Like,
Stephen King has a line.
What?
You know who Stephen King is, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
The author of
Yeah.
all those books. He goes.
it.
I think he said, scary is something jumping out at you in the dark. And he's like, terrifying is somebody being in your house. Horror is realizing that somebody is in your house and has changed one thing about your house without you noticing.
Move this pen.
And that's what he like that in his books and like in his like It and all those Cujo and stuff like that. Like The Shining is the best example because it's just a little off. Have you ever seen The Shining? There's a part in the movie, and this is a really long tangent. I'm sorry, guys. There's a part in the movie where he's applying to be a manager at a hotel, and the hotel is closing for winter. He's going to be the only person in the hotel throughout the entire winter in Colorado. And he's going into the hotel. He's interviewing with somebody, but he walks into the room, and you see like it's a one-shot tracking shot of the hotel. So you see him walk into the hotel and go into the office, the building, the
Like where his
where the
his
interview
little
is being held, and you realize that there is a window in the office that doesn't make sense geometrically to the building.
Mm-hmm.
Like there shouldn't be a window. You shouldn't be able to see to the outside based off where that room in the building is. And then you start realizing that things in like as the camera's cutting back and forth, that things are like different behind him, and there's like words and like things are changing, and you're just like, but it's never like played to be scary, and you just like go on with the rest of the movie. You're like,
What the fuck?
what is happening? Like, and people have developed like there's a whole documentary about people who have derived from that movie that the moon landing is fake. Like,
Oh shit! Damn! Oh my god!
That would be a whole
Well,
nother
life is
episode.
a fucking crazy thing.
Eric would go in for days on
Moon
that.
Landing is fake, directed by Stanley Kubrick.
Guess we'll never know.
We know.
So, no, we know.
Why haven't we gone back? You can't
Bro,
convince
because
me.
what's there? Nothing.
Sand.
All fucking dirt. We can go to the beach for that. Just fucking go
Oh,
outside
going
and
to
start
the beach
digging
for
up,
that.
digging up some dirt.
What if we went back to the moon and there was like a second set of footsteps? Or a second flag?
Imagine we go to the moon and it's just we go to the moon and it's like you're going into Earth and it's just like another like a never-ending fucking
Portal.
transition.
Were you there when we watched that movie?
No.
I got a movie for you.
Run.
I don't want to spoil. Like I got a movie for you that we're gonna watch.
What is it called?
Coherence.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't there for that. But
Who's in it?
Nobody.
Oh.
Nobody famous.
Okay.
We'll watch it.
What's the movie with Matthew McConaughey in it? That's like
Interstellar.
Interstellar's really good, but this one's like creepier. You'd like it.
Word. Yeah,
Y'all trying to get into these questions? Or
Yeah, let's do it, man.
What we looking at? What we looking at?
good. I don't know. You got the questions up?
I do. Y'all want me to ask them?
Yeah.
And then you can answer it last.
I got to answer all of them.
We'll go in order. You ask the first one. I'll ask the second one. We'll do that. We'll go around the table for each one.
Say less. Pull up the questions. All right. This one's funny. All right. We'll start with the who is questions.
All right.
Who is the partier of the group?
All right, Jacob. Next question. I got who is the better dancer out of the three of us?
I think I'm a pretty fucking good dancer.
I'm gonna go. It's
I'm
a toss
I'm
up
punting
between
on
us.
this
though.
one. I'm not a dancer.
It's a
I'm
toss
gonna have
up.
to have a fucking dance off.
Deal.
Music starts playing.
All right, best dressed. I'll give it to Jacob.
I'll say Jacob.
Just because I don't really try too often. When I do try, I feel like I dress pretty well, and I have.
I'll give it to myself as well. But if we're gonna go anybody besides me, I'll throw Jordan in.
You guys
'cause
try
Jordan-
more.
Jordan is.
No,
Yeah.
well, see, this is the difference between me and Jordan. I have a lot of hand-me-down clothes from my dad that are like, I like to wear, nice shit. Jordan actually has like real swag that he puts together.
Yeah.
So Jordan is
But that's what I'm saying.
very
You
well
guys, you guys
dressed.
put more thought into it. Like
Sometimes I randomly be picking shit. It just works for me.
then me and Dennis, you and Jordan definitely.
You care way more. Than
You guys
us.
put more thought into it, bro. If I could just wear fucking gym shorts and a
Sweats.
t-shirt all the time, like I would. But and I usually most of the time I do. Like, but when it's time to go out, I know I can dress up, but that's not really my go-to.
To the
That's not
nines.
All right, back to me, I guess. Who's more athletic?
Me.
Eric.
Eric's the
Whatever.
most athletic.
This one though, this one's a good one.
Can play more sports.
Me.
Me.
I think I can play more sports than you. You might be more athletic, but if we look at all sports, I feel like I'll probably be better at more sports than you.
Like what?
Like if we're talking all sports here, like
Yes.
tennis, baseball, soccer.
I think that goes.
I'm
into
better than
Fo-
you at soccer.
Yeah, okay.
Shut the hell
the,
up.
the two he's got me in is literally soccer and football. Like that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
How about wrestling? That's a sport. I would kick your
I
ass. Jacob.
doubt it. You're just
my
fat.
God. Oh my god.
He's got the weight difference, but if we were the same weight, there's no way you got me.
Who's a better boxer?
I don't know. I mean, I've done like taekwondo
I
classes.
feel like
but
my
that's more
hands might
legs
be.
than
Qu-
kicking.
I feel like my hands would be quicker than Eric, but if he catches me, I might get hurt.
I don't know.
I
think
am I the
I-
splitting vote here?
I think I would more athletic.
I mean, I'll give you more
Who has better
athletic.
hand-eye coordination?
Huh?
Who has better hand-eye coordination?
It's just who's played more sports. Like I have a more vast majority of sports
Oh, I
played.
thought of who's can play more.
What do you
sports.
mean?
Like who is better at more sports?
You said you have a vast majority. You played more sports than me. Where do you get that from?
I played little league. I played little league. I played football. I'm not better than you at football. I'll give you that one. But I played basketball. I made a fucking varsity volleyball team, and I was like, whoa.
What you are
whoa.
saying is you're a what's the frickin' term?
Versatile.
Something of trades, master of none.
Oh, the
Like,
jack of all
Jack
trades.
of all trades, master of none.
It's still better than
Like if you can play, like I don't play them well, but
I can play them. I can play them pretty well. But
I
like
can play 'em.
even like for instance, like man sports when it's like not as athletic.
what is
Or-
that supposed to
For
mean?
instance,
Man.
billiards, darts, fucking horseshoe.
Are we considering
Is those sports?
Yeah,
I feel
they're
like that's competition. I don't feel
whatever
like that's
in
sport.
competition, whatever.
I feel like a sport
But
has
either
to have
sports,
some type of
I
physical
feel like
activity.
I feel like in tennis, I could probably whip your ass in tennis.
I fucking suck at tennis, so maybe. But if I learned how to play
basketball,
but if I learned how to play it, bro,
volleyball,
I would have made the
got
fucking
you.
basketball team if I didn't have an F in my teacher's math class.
Still better than you though.
Debatable.
By who?
By me.
I've never
Guy is
seen you
delusional
guys
over
play.
here.
I'm not delusional.
Delusional
Bro,
as fuck.
you're over here telling me that you're better than me at soccer. I played soccer for fucking
I
7
literally
years.
gave you soccer. I said
not
you're
at
better than
first.
me at
Not
soccer
at
and
first.
football. That's
I'm a better swimmer than you.
I'm a better swimmer than all.
lies.
I was on a swim team, bitch. What's good?
I'm a great
I
swimmer.
am Cuban.
I'm a better swimmer than you guys.
It's conversation.
I think that's a fact. I'm a
fuck.
great swimmer.
I don't know.
I'm a fucking fantastic.
Swimmer,
And I
don't
have
know.
a pool. So
I had a pool.
Touche.
I was on a swim team.
He
I
does
played
have a pool
soccer.
too. I didn't have my
I can
own
do
pool.
backflips. Can you do backflips?
Into a pool, of course.
No, I'm talking about.
I can't. I've
Just
never-
gymnastics.
on trampoline.
I'm kind of scared. I can do a back. Yeah, on a trampoline. I'm kind of scared of my neck breaking, but I mean, I could probably do one.
All right. Well, I guess that is.
Better singer. That's me.
Yes, I was actually. That is you all the way.
Wait.
Dennis.
I don't know, I've
It's
never
so
heard you
me.
sing it.
It's Dennis all the
All
way.
right. Well, yeah, we'll give you that one. The coolest.
Anyone but Jacob.
This guy.
I guess it depends what your definition of cool is.
Now, me and Eric today literally said the dumbest joke, and we looked at each other like, ha. we both
Yeah,
knew.
I mean, I would say I think I'm a cool guy, but I don't think I'm like a cool like.
That's not where I get my value from.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like I'm pretty fucking cheesy and corny. So.
I'm corny as fuck.
But I do also understand that I do have the way I carry myself. People kind of look at
I
me
got
in
a
certain
natural
ways.
swag to me.
Yeah, but like my personality is definitely corny and fucking cheesy, and I like making dumb jokes.
Yeah,
'cause I think
I mean,
it's
it's,
funny.
it's who we
I'm
are.
also kind of a smart ass too, so I don't know if people think that's cool or not.
Well, whatever. The biggest pothead or the bigger pothead?
Are we just doing people that are here?
It's you, regardless.
I don't know. I think one of our comrades might have me beat.
I don't know.
I'm not
It's-
gonna say any names.
It's close.
I'm not gonna say any names, but
It's not me.
he might have me beat. But it is close.
Depends on the year, honestly, because we've all been.
I'm the
But
least.
it's-
No.
yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah.
I do
I'm
enjoy.
talking about the three of us.
I do enjoy some marijuana.
It's been bad. You,
Yeah,
yes,
fuck.
you're the least.
Fuck it, I could be doing worse things.
The
like crack.
alcoholic.
You.
Dennis.
No.
The sleeper pick.
It's definitely between you and Jordan, that one.
I'll take it over Jordan.
He's over
I
here
drink
being
beer.
a gentleman.
I probably drink beer like more actively than you guys drink alcohol,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't consider that.
I mean, for
Beer's,
instance, like,
beer's more casual
Yeah.
than alcohol.
yeah, but how often would you say you drink a beer? At least a beer a day?
No.
2. Just kidding. 3 days a week?
2 to 3.
Okay.
How often do you say you have a drink?
Beside, like, I mean, it depends. When we were going out, quite often, but since then,
Six out of 7.
no, worst
It
year,
kept me going.
2018, hands down, worst year of my life. I drank at least 5 days a week.
God
Yeah,
damn.
because I was going downtown 5 days a week.
The bigger whore.
Haha, Eric.
Oh, fuck no. I had my time. It's your time now.
I retired.
I think we can all throw this one on Jordan. Just
Aha!
everybody escape blame. And
I guess it just depends on when you ask.
depends on the month.
Truly does.
To anybody who cares that's listening,
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that was the last one of the who is topic.
More likely was funny to me too. So, okay.
More
I'll
likely to
start
get into a fight.
I'm gonna say you.
I would probably say me too, honestly.
I would say Jordan.
That's
Jordan's
a good point.
second. Jordan's
it's
second,
between Jordan because
but-
Jordan does have a temper to him, but like Eric is more willing
thing-
to.
the thing
I think
is-
Eric has a bigger temper. I think Jordan has a quicker fuse.
quicker, but he's
Ooh.
more willing to speak his mind.
The thing I will say is that
Me and you are dead last, Jacob.
We're chill.
I think Jordan will engage more in the talk and the banter. Once it gets to a certain point, once there's too much talking, I'm like, you better shut the fuck up or else I'm going to put hands on you. And that's where
I think both of you have that.
Jordan
likes that talking.
Jordan likes the talking though. I don't like to talk. I'll talk a little bit.
He likes to belittle someone.
I like the talking, and I like to kind of like.
Jordan's about that action though too.
Yeah, he is. I'm not.
Fight.
Yeah, no,
I'm not saying Jordan won't fight. I'm just saying he likes to fuck with people's minds first.
He wants to. He wants to
see if you'll get it.
Yeah.
There. Like if you're willing to go.
And he's wanting you to throw the.
And
first
I'll
punch.
do that too. And I'll do that too because my mom always told me, don't ever throw the first punch. But if someone hits you, finish that shit.
No, see, my dad's the opposite. My dad was like, throw the first punch and finish them.
No, but like that's the thing.
I mean, it's got to be like a genuine reason.
When I was younger, I would do that. I would try and get the person to throw the first punch. Now that I'm older, it's like once we're talking and like if I'm jawing back and forth to somebody, it's like, all right, you better shut the fuck up, or I was like, I'm done with this talking shit. Like we're gonna start throwing hands. I have not been in a verbal
altercation with somebody like outside of traffic in like 2 years.
No. I mean, Jacob has seen it firsthand. Jordan's seen it firsthand.
Yeah. I don't count that.
No, I'm talking about with other people.
Other people.
Yeah, no.
I saw him fight at 24.
Yeah, 24-hour finish.
And it was kind of over me in a sense, but
at the basketball game.
Yeah, like we were playing a basketball game. And
we've told the story before.
Yeah. I mean, the dude was 6'8", so
that's he did that stretch.
Yeah.
Stretch for
and
sure.
then Jordan too. I mean, you were there that night before me and Ryan and Jordan went out, and it was that patio. And Jordan, and it was kind of that same scenario that Jordan was jawing back and forth with the dude, and we were walking through, like it was Jordan in front, me like a few steps behind him, and Ryan a few steps behind me, and we were trying to get through the crowd. And I didn't really see what happened, but I saw Jordan jawing at somebody, and then he just kept on walking. And then I went up, I'm like, yo, what's the fucking deal? What's the problem? And then this dude started talking shit. He pushed me, I pushed him back, and then when he went to go push me again, I boom stuck his ass.
Yeah, see, I've been in a couple fights, but only like one-on-one fights. I've been in 2. And the first fight I was in, we won't say who it is or anything, but if you're calling to fight somebody, or if you're going to fight somebody, who pushes somebody? So that was like the first thing they try to do is try to push me.
Initiation.
They didn't want to beat the fuck out of you.
Initiate the aggressive.
Well, that was their downfall.
I'm not saying they would have. I'm saying they didn't want to. Like they were not trying to throw a hand.
Don't push somebody you claim to want to fight, because they went to push me. I returned that bitch with a straight right hand.
Yeah, like, Jacob is fearless.
That one.
Jacob is fearless.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's an idiot.
Oh, with the alien eye. Is that what you're talking about?
I was thinking of the second one.
Me too. More likely to go downtown. I think it's Jacob, but Jordan doesn't need too much of a push.
I think it depends on the day.
Jacob's
I'm the worst.
But Jordan does not need much. He does not need much.
Jordan's my partner in crime. Like,
he does not need much.
I could be like, the sky is blue. He'd be like, all right, let's go.
All right. More likely to have kids first.
Me.
You think so?
I'm gonna have kids first.
Nice.
Fuck. I honestly don't even know. I don't know.
I think I'll have kids before I'm 30.
Oh shit! I don't think I'll have kids before I'm 30. So there you go. I guess that answers that one.
Yeah.
I'm not. I think I'm gonna.
So you think you're gonna go first with the to get married first?
That one. Yeah.
I was gonna say you.
Yeah, I
didn't see Jordan being last. No offense to Jordan. I think I might be after Eric. I don't know. We'll see.
I think it's me and Eric for those two.
Yeah, I can see but I've already said this. I can see myself having a kid before I get married. So
I've said the same thing too.
I mean, I think I could see it, but I think the person who I'm going to have a kid with, I'm going to get married.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I think I might.
I think it could
the
happen.
Same way. I think I might have the kid first, but I probably will end up marrying that person.
The more likely one is the married and then kids.
I see.
More likely to black out.
Jordan.
Oh yeah.
I'm close.
We're putting a lot of dirt on this man's name. Not like he doesn't.
No. He doesn't black out like a lot at all, and neither have I. But I blacked out a couple times in my life.
I don't know.
Neither have I.
I've seen both of you guys. That's what it's saying. Like,
I've seen when the lights go out on you.
Both of you.
Yeah. Well, lights go out on me. It's not a fun time.
Oh, fuck.
It's only happened a couple times, but sheesh, that's some scary time.
More likely to drag race. Where did you come up with this one?
I just randomly thought of it, and the answer is Jordan.
I was gonna say you.
You no horse shit.
Jordan does like kind of
the car. Depends on the car, I guess, but it was definitely Jordan. Like I'm not one to press. I hardly ever waste gas.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Someone can beat me off the line. I don't give a shit. I was actually gonna say it was between Jordan and you, because you like to fucking fuck around and try to speed with people.
Sometimes.
Yeah, like.
But I
don't
usually
know.
I
drive.
think we all do that.
I drive pretty.
I've
I mean,
gotten a bunch of tickets lately. I don't like that.
Yikes.
Not a bunch. I got two tickets lately.
Slow it down, man. Slow it down.
I don't know. I usually drive like an old man. I've been told that I drive pretty chill.
I have my moments. I drive either fast as fuck or slow as a motherfucker. So
More likely to get arrested.
None of us. I'm gonna say none. I don't think at this state in our lives, I don't think any of us are more likely.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because it's like, don't want to three. Hey, it's like 3 year. Don't be a 3 time.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, toss up.
I don't know. That one's
Fuck
tough.
it.
I'm gonna
I'll
say
say
nobody.
me.
I don't want to do the next one.
What is this?
To
To get a DUI.
We can skip them.
I don't want to. I'm gonna skip that one.
Yeah, I don't even want to put that evil out there in the world.
To live in another state. We've all lived in another state besides Dennis, so I mean.
I
I
lived in Virginia for a summer.
Did you?
It was for a summer. Doesn't count.
I've had
When I kind of made this question though, it was like more likely to like I'm talking about when we're older, said like to just not be in Florida with like.
Oh yeah, that would pick me. I would pick me 100%.
I'm moving out soon. I'm never coming back.
Never.
Moving out of the state soon.
I'm moving out of the state soon. I mean, what's soon? In 5 years?
Yeah, it's pretty reasonably soon.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Most likely to live the longest.
I don't know.
I hope we all live as long as we would like to.
I've been on record of saying I feel like I'm gonna die young, but I feel like a lot of people say that, so I don't really know.
Yeah,
I try to take care of myself, and I try to I've been a lot more conscious in the past like 3, 4, 5 years of what I'm putting into my body and like understanding whether it's good or bad, understanding what I'm putting in my body. So
I've gone back and forth with it because like. So when I was younger, I always wanted a motorcycle because I used to ride dirt bikes and shit with my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And Isabel, when she was in high school and a couple years after high school, within, she was young, between like 18 and 21 for Isabel, she lost like 5 close friends, all in motorcycle accidents.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. So
was one of them a student at Lake Al?
Yeah, go. So basically after that happened, like I remember it vividly, and all of them, literally, my mom, dad, and Isabel claim they don't remember it, and I'm like, I remember it.
Mandela Effect.
Fucking, it was a little, it's like a 4-person table at my mom's house, a glass table, and it was my dad, my mom, Isabel, and they all literally made me sign like this little piece of paper saying, "You will never buy a motorcycle."
You're holding true to that contract?
No,
That
I'm gonna get one
that
eventually.
they don't believe is real.
They tried to tell me like. Yeah, and they were the ones that made me sign this little piece
it's
of
actually
paper.
a blood pact, and they're pretending to not know that it's real.
But
So
yeah.
when you
the
buy
day I
prick
buy
your
it,
finger.
they're just
when you
with the
buy
bat.
it, you're just gonna fall down. And
damn. But yeah, they were all telling me, never buy a motorcycle because they were scared I would do reckless shit.
you'll be cursed
And
forever.
I feel like,
eternity.
I mean, I understand. Like when I was younger, I'm glad I didn't buy one. Like until even now, like I still don't think I'm that ready yet. I feel like when I'm in my 30s, I'll be good.
Only one way to find out.
I would drive a motorcycle. I'm just so like you. If you fuck up on that thing, it's
I've seen someone
over.
pop a wheelie and fucking fall off.
Well,
It's
because
over.
it's different. Like for instance, when I was younger, I wanted a fucking
Crotch rocket.
I wanted a fast ass bike.
What the fuck?
That's what they're
Crotch
called.
rocket. The fucking sports bikes.
Yeah. The fuckers that hit like 170 in 60 fucking seconds.
Like a Kawasaki Ninja or something like that.
That's exactly what I
A
wanted.
Ducati.
Actually. Yeah. But then since I've gotten older and a big part of Sons of Anarchy, I was like, I'm getting a fucking Harley. Just chill. I don't want to chop. Like, I'm never going to fucking ride
I
with
have
my...
fucking tired ass fucking arms.
I don't want to have my
God.
arms above my head, but like a nice Harley, like
You
a nice
can't-
bike.
You have to learn them differently. Like driving.
Yeah,
a bike
I'm gonna-
and driving like a like
Crotch rocket.
the heavier ones.
Yeah. Because it's, I mean, the weight is all distributed differently and like how you ride it, of course. But I'm going to take, lessons and all that.
The big
Get a
thing-
license
the
before I
big
ever
thing
buy one.
that I've heard is like
It's not like a dirt bike, so.
when like on one of the fast ones, when you like lose control and you're falling off, is to like put your leg down, push the bike, like kind of get it off of you. You can't do that with the heavier ones. You've seen people like compound fracture their legs, like because it's
Yeah, it lands on you.
They say to tuck your feet as close as you can to the bike and just take like the road burn or whatever and just kind of.
Yeah.
But there's enough space, like, before, like, you won't actually hit the road burn. You'll get, like...
Still, though.
It's scary times, but that's why I said a little later in life, because who knows, if I'm still in Florida, it's a beautiful place to live, but it's also kind of sketchy on a motorcycle because people do not know how to fucking drive here.
And it rains all the time.
Yeah. So I'm more of like, I would never use it as like an everyday vehicle. It'd be more of like a weekend ride type of thing.
Yeah.
Like
toy.
maybe like
it would be more like a toy.
Yeah, like a Sunday afternoon, you know.
Can you just like, this is a really dumb question because like they're so fast. Can you just like commute to places like
quicker?
Stupid fast.
I mean, a little bit quicker. It's not like, for instance, you ever been driving fast as shit, think you're flying through everything, you finally hit a red light, the car you passed like 6 minutes ago is right there with you. Yeah. It's one of those kind of things. Like, I've seen bikes fly by me, but then I'm eventually catching them. I'm like, it's one of those things. If it's in normal traffic,
I'm going like cross country road tripping.
That maybe, because I mean, I've literally seen a bike on 417 pass me going at least 130, 140. Like I'm talking about like on major roads. Yeah. Yeah. Literally, like,
shit fucking...
it was gone. I saw it for like a split second in my rearview mirror, and it had already passed me. Like,
yeah, that's some reckless shit. That's wild. I don't know that.
He had to be.
If
going
I'm on like
140.
US 66, like on some cars shit.
Oh fuck! Well,
possible.
Route 66, right?
Yeah. Route 66.
Fucking Rascal Flats. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Get out.
I fucking hate Rascal Flats. I honestly
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good.
Sorry.
You are lucky.
You are lucky.
Keep it that way.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that I fucking put that on you. But it's crazy that the questions came full circle. We were talking about death and stuff, and the last one was about who do we think was going to live the longest. Isn't it crazy? We go on these tangents, but they fucking make sense.
Not that plant.
They make fucking sense.
How dare you? That succulent. By the way, is a no hangover product right there. I bought that at an event we did over in College Park.
No hangover product.
All right, I didn't purchase. You know, it
this
wasn't
is a
like.
no hangover product right here.
Yes. So is this?
I like this shirt. Fits me nice. It's very comfy. Tight enough, but loose enough too. Right in the middle.
Same.
Different.
Well, anybody got any last words?
All I could say is happy 3 years, my brothers. Hope for another 3 years.
That would be 6.
Yeah. Thank you for this guy. Firm grasp of the obvious here.
Hell yeah, you already should.
I would cheers you, but I finished my drink.
You can pour up. There's still some left, dog.
Jesus.
Just pour up a little bit. Look,
right,
I only got a little bit left. I'll fucking take it to the dome. Come on over, Dennis. Fill up that cup real quick. And also, everybody love everybody.